which is fine for tanning. I'm not into that. Good morning. It is Monday morning and I'm going to take you on a Monday in my life. I don't think I've ever vlogged a Monday, and so we're going to do that today. Normally I usually work in office on Monday, but then I got a text from my boss, aka my mom, this morning, and she said, hey, the internet's not working, don't bother coming. So I said, bet. I went back to sleep around 6:30, and then around 7:45 I got a text that said, hey, you can actually come in. Well, I was still in bed for sure, because I had not a very long weekend, but like a very exhausting weekend. I got like 3.5 hours of sleep on Saturday night, and then I was up early Sunday and like a lot of energy Sunday morning, and so I slept in, and I'm grateful I get to work from home. Anyway, so I think I might book a massage for tonight. I think I'm gonna do that for myself. I should go back to work, and I'm gonna make some breakfast really quick and then go back to work. I have not gotten an Easter basket in a very long time, but my grandmother sent one of these. And then my mom put a little Easter basket together, which is cute. I actually like it though because I can use this, to serve now. So, work smarter, not harder. Hazel, do you want to see this? I don't think you're gonna like it. Couch. Don't bite it. Yeah, you're done. I am so beyond tired. I don't really know what's wrong with me. Also, it's actually kind of hot out here. So, let me refix this. Here's the thing. I'm working outside today. Do I normally do this? No, because there are wasp nests on my patio, and no matter how many times I spray it, I call the maintenance people to spray it, they just keep coming back, and it's actually annoying. You know what I should do? I put a screen on my patio. I have a big patio though. That'd be ugly. Oh gosh, there's a hawk. An owl. A falcon. I don't know. Not an owl. A hawk. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna continue working my life away. I'm actually on like a mini work break. Not mini work break. That really just means I clock out for like 5 to 10 minutes so that I can work on like usually social media stuff, because sometimes like in the middle of work I'm like so inspired, I'm like, I'm gonna pause. I do clock out and then I'm gonna work. So with that being said, I'm trying to come up with like a go-to script outline that I can use for Instagram on my reels. Okay, do you have those things that the Lord has told you to do? Like, I don't want to make this Jesus-like, but like, you're called to do something and yet you still don't do it? That's me. Not that I'm saying I'm supposed to do this like as a profession, because I don't necessarily think that's the case, but I do think I'm supposed to use it as a tool, and I think I hide from it for years. But I know what I want to kind of like work on and share, and I really feel like, especially in 2025, this is like, I feel like the Lord has actually put this on my heart, that I'm supposed to follow through with it, even if it doesn't become anything by 2026. I've kind of half followed through, and I don't feel like that's good enough for the Lord. That's not good enough. And it's not even good enough for me. Actually, let's call it Resurrection Sunday, and I'm dancing and stay awake. Okay, here's the plan. I think I'm gonna take a 30-minute lunch break, not an hour. Usually I actually don't ever take a lunch break, truth be told, very rarely. And I'm gonna go to the pool. But the UV's only 5 right now. I have this basket and it's full, but in true transparency, I don't like any of the swimsuits that I do own. Here's what I wanna know actually. If you have a recommendation of good swimsuit companies that aren't an arm and a leg and actually affordable, please let me know, because I keep looking and people are like, I found a set for $100. It's so affordable. I don't have $100 to drop on a swimsuit. Who is doing that? I just need a swimsuit that actually allows me to get a good tan, but isn't revealing all my goods. I don't want to do that. Not even that, I don't want to do that. This is probably the most that I naturally feel comfortable with, and I'm fine with it. It's just like, if I want to go play in the pool, not that I actually really do that ever, but let's say I wanted to, or I was around not just the girlies, I probably wouldn't opt for this one just out of respect.
I just wanna go out.
Fun fact about me is I have to put sunblock on,
Baby, you know I just
or I
like
will
to talk with you.
and I'm not into that.
You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out and walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two outlines. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see, understand the meaning on a new degree. Maybe that could happen when you're next to me. I just wanna see the same things you can see.
Ooh, it's hot. Typically, I'm not a big massage girl. In fact, growing up, I was always the one who opted out of getting massages. My mom would offer to pay for it. Looking back, I was such a dumb 7-8-year-old. That's what did I know. They're running behind, so we're gonna chill for a minute and then we're gonna go get a massage. That was magical. I think everybody needs to start taking themselves out on little solo dates and like self-care moments. Not even self-care moments, just doing things by yourself. And especially if you're someone who gives to a lot of people, you need to start giving to yourself. So it doesn't mean you have to actually leave the house, but like doing little things that actually fill up. I say this all the time because it was told to me like a couple years ago, and I constantly like have it recirculating. Yeah, that's a word, through my brain. You can't pour from an empty cup, and if you're pouring so much into other people and you're taking care of them before yourself, there will be a moment when you can no longer help them because you yourself are like depleted. But especially if you're single, you have no excuse. Now, okay, actually that's not true. I lied. I just lied there, because I'm definitely single. Don't have anybody that I'm like one person that I'm like directly always pouring into, but my natural character is to always pour into those around me and like always checking in on them. And genuinely, if I do that to you, that means I genuinely do love and care about you. So that massage was so good. There's something about like, I feel fresh. I feel refreshed. I think that's what it is. Love you too, Sydney.
Could be 20 minutes or an hour or two. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk.
One thing about me is that I have eaten a paleo-based diet for the majority of my life, except when I'm eating out. Then your girl, I will eat whatever I want, whenever I want, how much of it as I want. Except when I'm home and my sweet tooth hits, I make this like healthier version. It's basically just protein powder and milk. It makes a really yummy vanilla protein ice cream, and that's in quotation marks. But honestly, it satisfies me. I add some Oreos in sometimes, and it just, it does the job. I've also been really intentional to be spending time with the Lord either in the morning or at night. But lately, I've been really enjoying doing it right before bed.
Right, it is now 10 o'clock. I am so beyond tired. So beyond tired. But thanks for spending my Monday with me. It's actually probably a busier Monday than normal. One thing I really try to do, even if it changes what I do each day, I like to keep the same type of routine. So like I'm always starting work between 6 and 8 a.m. I'm always ending between 5 and 5:30 depending on the day. And then I like to do something that drastically like makes me transition, especially from working from home to like living at home. Otherwise I will just work into the night. So that's usually a walk. That today was a massage, which I could go for that more consistently. Needless to say, it's getting out of the apartment and then coming back and like starting my night routine, which I kind of took you through a little bit. Maybe I'll do a video just about like the night routine in the future. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next vlog next Thursday, same time, same place.